I should probably use it. Am I doing it right?
Okay. This is the part where you may save a lot of time.
Mm.
Okay. Nicholas, the last
Wait.
very standard, but do you know how?
Yep.
Wait, wait. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Oh, absolutely good. Absolutely good. Good, Nicholas. Good. Mhm. What? Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. No, you're correct. You're correct. Okay, good. Yeah. Good. Very good, Nicholas. Good. Okay, Ariel. Now this is where is the where do or die. This is the make or the break.
Okay.
How do you scale your graph? How
I
would
just use 10 and like just 10 and 10. Here,
I
then
don't
after that, I scaled
mind,
it like, yeah.
but how do you decide which number is where? This is where most people
Okay.
get it. How would you do it? Good, Nicholas. That is correct. Do you understand? This is standard.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Let me think. Like this.
Now you decide to use the y-axis. Okay, I can tell you one thing. Okay, your scaling is probably okay, but it's okay. Maybe I'll ask it this way. Okay, do you feel comfortable writing this many number?
Yeah.
Okay, then I'll reverse. Okay, do you feel comfortable if I tell you not to write this many number to
Probably
the
not.
scale, but also you prefer to have this many number, correct?
Yeah.
You prefer. And may I know what's the reason?
Because then it's easy to know where to put all these like weird numbers.
The ugly numbers. Okay. I understand what you're saying. Okay, now let me see the x-axis. The x-axis is slightly misleading. So let's see whether you can handle it. Okay, I don't mind. That's fine. Okay, Nicholas, question 5 is a very normal mole question. Very normal, except for part B. So part A is normal. Part A is normal. Very normal.
Iron to oxide. Now I just have to find 1.44.
Yeah, it's very normal. It is true that it's very normal, Nicholas. So part A, go. Normal. Part B is less normal, but expected. Okay, Ariel, I can see that you're doing the same thing, and I understand the reason why. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. You're doing quite fast also, so I'm okay. But do you have enough for x-axis? Because
No, I don't. Wait.
do you have enough for x-axis?
No.
That's the issue. See, this is the issue. This is the issue, right? So this is the issue. Okay, but you realize that. Good, good.
Yeah.
But may I confirm, Nicola, Ariel, which one is the x-axis and which one is the y-axis, Can I confirm that?
What do you mean?
On your table, right? On your table, the top row is the x-axis or your bottom row is the x-axis? Which
Huh?
one is show me your table. Show me your table. I cannot see it. Okay. Look, there is root x and there is 1 over y. Which
Yeah.
one do you put on the horizontal and which one do you put on the vertical?
You put this on the vertical and this on the horizontal.
And you are totally wrong. And now I know why. This is the part which wastes your time a lot. How do I know you're wrong? Okay, it's not because I'm a genius. No, it's not. No. It's because the question tells me.
Oh, what did it say?
What does the question tell? How did the question tell me this guy is y-axis and this guy is x-axis? This one is horizontal, this one is vertical. How did
because it says plot against.
the first guy is the vertical.
Uh-huh.
First guy. The second guy is the horizontal. Now, the good thing is that they tell us, they wouldn't lie. The bad thing is if we don't follow, they won't accept it. It's just gone immediately. Good and bad. Now you know who is vertical and who is horizontal. Now check out your y-axis. Is that a good thing already? Is it still good? Is your y-axis still good?
Yeah.
It is not.
Why?
Because it has to reach certain numbers. Look at your table.
Oh, okay.
Is it enough for your numbers? If it is not enough,
No.
the axis is not good. This is what I mean. It might waste some of your
I don't know.
time in exam.
I struggle to draw graphs in like chem and bio if they don't give me exactly 10 squares.
Correct, precisely. And this question does not give us precisely. Now let me show you how. Yeah, so they don't tell you what's the scale, correct? We have to decide ourselves. So now we must decide the scale before we draw, because that is what you need. You always feel comfortable if they give you the scale. Oh, they don't give me the scale. I have to think about the scale. Now, this is how I think about it. I see the maximum. What is the maximum of my vertical? What is the maximum value of my vertical area?
2.63.
Okay, 2.6 maximum, 2.6. And I will immediately call it 3. Will that be okay? It's good, right?
Yeah.
We call it 3. I need 3 from 0 to 3, correct? So I will make sure I have 0 to 3 first. And how do I do that? I don't go for the small numbers. I like your small numbers, not now. 0, I will go 1, 2, and 3 to secure my 3. I have to do that. And then I can fill in my small numbers. Does that make any sense?
Yeah.
In your case, I want you to decide where the 3 is basically. Where's the 1, 2, and 3? It is up to you, but it must fit 3. And it must not make your life hard. It must not. So how will you decide? If you cannot decide, okay, is that a 1? Is that a 1 for you?
1, 2, yeah.
Okay, you put that big 1, 2, 3 for me first. Don't have to erase anything. Okay, that's okay. That's okay. Just put a big 1, 2, and 3 for me.
Okay.
Just put a big. Okay, 1. Okay, no pen. Pencil. You'll see what. Pencil. 1, 2, and 3. Now, and then where's 3? Okay, that looks great until you realize, Ariel, it is making your life very hard. Why? From 1 to 2, you have 3 boxes. How are you going to split that? Isn't that making your life harder?
Yeah.
It is, right? It is. It is. So now, don't do this. You will kill yourself. You'll frustrate yourself. And the problem is you cannot continue to the next part. That means this is like losing 7 marks entirely. Don't do that.
Yeah.
Could you decide a scale which is better for you? Even if it is shorter, it's fine. Shorter is fine one. No problem. Just don't make your life too hard. Don't do that.
Okay. Just
Okay, where's the zero? Where's the zero? Okay. That's 2, 0, 1. Okay, that's two. Okay, where's the 2? Where's the 2? 0, 1. Oh, okay. How can your okay? You're saying it doesn't make sense. So you're saying that your 0 is here, your 2 is very close, and then your 3 is a bit far. It's very weird. It's very weird. What's going on?
wait, this is
Do that. Do that. Okay. Okay. So now your distance is 2, 2, 2 lah, right? Am I
yeah.
correct? Okay. Now, are you happy with this? Think carefully first.
I don't know, but yeah, I
Okay.
guess so.
But there is no other way to do it.
Yeah.
Okay, then you're happy with your y-axis. You must use the same logic with your x-axis. So horizontal. Horizontal, what's your maximum? Your maximum is?
It's 1.73, so it's just 1 and 2. Yeah. Okay.
Yes, you need 0, 1, 2. Make sure you can get them, and then you can do your details.
1, 2.
Do this from the start, and you will not waste a lot of time. Make
Oh
sense?
wait, this makes sense. Yeah. Thank you.
Okay. So you have your scaling. This is actually the scale. They give you in e-math. They don't give you in e-math and all other practical. They don't. So you do that for your practicals and for your
Okay.
e-math. Now put in your small numbers. Yes, Nicholas, can I help you? You do not know the HCl. Wow. You do not know the HCl? What's going on here? Nicholas, this is standard. What's going on here? The mole of hydrochloric acid, they give you the concentration and then they give you the volume. What's going on here?
Yes, sir. Oh, I read it wrongly.
What is going on here?
I read it wrongly the whole time.
Okay, then fix it. Ariel, I want to see the small numbers. If that is what you want,
Oh, yeah, okay.
you know what I will do? I will immediately find the 1.22. That's my small number.
Okay.
Does it make sense to you if you skip the small numbers and just go right to the number itself? Does it make sense? If it does not make sense, don't do that. Please don't do that if it doesn't make sense.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll find it.
Oh, I know what you like. You're the kind of person who likes this. Okay, I'm gonna show you something. I think I know what you like. Yeah. Now look at the Jamboard. Look at the Jamboard.
Okay.
Yeah, I am zooming in the vertical axis, right? Okay.
Uh-huh.
Now, do notice that from 3 to 2, for example, there are 4 boxes. Some people actually hate this. If you like it, I don't mind. But
Except for 5.
yeah, just make it 5 and then you'll be happier.
Yeah.
Correct. Make yourself happier, right? Make yourself happier. You know, if that is what bothers you, you have the freedom. Yeah, you have the freedom. Okay, very good, Nicola. Okay, finally. Yeah, okay. I was very surprised that you cannot do it. Okay, good. Very good.
I read the question wrongly.
Good. Now, part B is very important. Part B is very important. If you don't get it, we have to talk about it. Okay, good. That's for the horizontal. Might as well make the vertical nice for you also, Ariel. Might as well.
2 is 5.
No. Don't do that. Change the vertical one. Change the vertical one. Okay. Because it'll make it nicer for you and it'll
What do you mean
improve your
change
speed.
the vertical one?
So because it's 4 box, right? You just
No,
improve
it's
5
2.
box.
The horizontal. Wait, what's horizontal? What's vertical?
Uh-oh.
Wait. What do you mean? It's 2 boxes, not 4.
You can see that as 2 boxes. You can see that as 4 boxes. Fair? 4 small boxes.
Okay.
I am suggesting that you do 5 small boxes.
Okay.
But if it makes it easier, that's my suggestion.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, that's 5 small boxes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Another 5 small boxes, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Another 5 small boxes. Okay. Let's see whether that works for you. Go.
Yeah.
You disagree, and I guess I'm okay with that. I'm okay, Nicholas. I'm okay. I'm okay. The wording is fine. Very good. It's 1 mark. Don't do too hard. Okay, good. I mean, but I get it. I get it. Good.
Do I have to say something about I've spelled the word limiting wrongly?
There's no limiting reactant is very good, I guess. There's no excess limiting reactant.
Do I have to say something about the filter? Like let's say so there's no need to filter.
You mean in question B? No, don't do that. No, there's no need.
So I can just say that there's no limiting reactant. I have to say so so it's not necessary to filter resulting mixture.
Okay, I'll say it differently. Maybe you can choose. Okay, so I'll say it this way. 0.02 mole of Fe2 will react exactly with 0.0. Do you like that better? That's up to you. When I say exactly, I'm saying that there is no excess limiting law. That means the same thing. Does that help you? It doesn't help you. You don't have to do that. Okay, your
No,
wording.
because like I want to write. Do I have to write there is no limiting reactant, or do I write so it's not necessary to filter resulting mixture?
The filtering, there's no need to do it here at all. No need. There's really no need to do it at all. Please don't. Please don't. It's anyway, it's a 1 mark question. You already answered it clearly.
Iron chloride. Expected mass of iron chloride.
Belum pesan, tapi aku lumayan pengen sih. Ariel, just to confirm that you feel comfortable.
Yeah.
This solves the problem you have with graphing.
Yeah.
You can apply this in practicals.
Yeah.
Good. Because you need it. Good.
Okay.
Okay, it looks good, and then you just have to draw the nice line, and then for now we are long ruler, please, Ariel, long ruler.
Okay.
Which means you need to prepare a long ruler for your exam. If you don't have, please buy one or something.
Okay. I do not have one.
Okay. Will you be mad at me if I remind you through your mom to have a
What?
long ruler?
Huh?
Would you be annoyed if I remind you through your mom? Long ruler?
Oh no. If you don't remind her, I'll forget.
But then I will ask your mom to help you buy a long ruler. Okay? Would that be
Okay.
good? All right. Okay, good. Yang biasa. Berarti jadian okay. Cukup. That's okay. Masih ada ramu. Nanti ambilin ramu. Thank you. Okay, good, Nicola. That's normal and oh yeah. Oh, that's not bad. Okay, you can do the yield one also. Very good. Very good. No,
7.784. But the 4 makes it round down. So 8.7. You can go on a break.
I guess it's okay, Nicholas. Don't be too long.
Wait, teacher Phillips, what do I actually like? What do you need? Like, what do you need? Like, what does HL math get you?
Sorry, your mic cut off. Sorry, your mic
Oh.
saying? Yeah, what is it?
What does HL math get you?
Thank you, yeah.
Okay, your question is what does HL math get you? Okay, sorry, what do you mean by that? Tell me.
Like, what do you need it for? Like for uni or whatever.
I see. Okay.
Yeah.
Let me confirm that you are entering into an IB program, right, in year 5.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll go straight forward. I'm guessing what you mean, right? So, for example, the IB program is more lenient than the A level. What do I mean? In A level, if you're taking something heavy science heavy, they force you to take their version of HL math called H2 lah. They force.
Yeah.
In IB, you have an option. The option goes like this. The option goes like this. You can take SL math, which is enough for all courses in uni, except for the engineering courses.
Ah.
So if you do not want, like, mechanical engineering, computer engineering, electrical engineering, the super heavy physics.
Yeah.
That means if you don't even bother with physics, you shouldn't bother with HL math almost from the get-go, almost. It is unnecessary suffering.
Yeah.
Now, let me put it another way. Let me put it another way. You may want to take HL Chem and HL Bio, maybe. Correct. Let's just say that first. Correct?
Yeah.
Okay. And usually people who do that, the maximum aim is a medical studies lah. That's the maximum.
Yeah.
Below that, you have things like, biological related stuff. There's a lot of courses like that in Singapore. That's not bad, the biological related one. And sometimes the chemistry heavy one, sometimes. Are you heavy more towards bio or heavy more towards chemistry? Just checking.
I don't know.
All right, then let me give you just a brief summary, okay? The medical study side do not ask for HL math, but SL math, please.
Oh, really?
Okay, clear, yeah? Clear already. That's the medical side already. So pharmacy, totally the same thing. Pharmacy.
Oh, okay.
But you better be good at your chemistry. Now, this is surprises most people. They actually put a premium on the HL Chem compared to the HL Bio. HL Bio
Yeah, I know.
well.
You can go into medicine if you took physics too. You just need like a really good chem grade.
Yeah, it has to be very good. They don't even care whether you don't take bio. They can. Okay. Now, if you know that, then again, SL math is okay.
Yeah.
So pharmacy also like that. As long as you don't underestimate chemistry, you are gonna be fine with SL math. Okay.
Oh, okay.
The only exception is something called chemical engineering. If you never wanted to go to chemical engineering in the first, it's engineering, it's called engineering for a reason. Math is important. And then secondly, physics. Now, that's the issue. If you don't want to go to chemical engineering, the rest of the course, you're fine. That is what you want. Is that what you want to know?
Okay. Yeah, that's fine by me.
Right. Then, is that what you might be interested in?
Huh?
I mean, is that what you might want to do? Or I want to, I want to take this HL, but I just want to take SL math,
Honestly, I don't really like math. So, yeah.
You still have to take one math.
Yeah, but no, SL is compulsory anyway. So, like, either way, I'm going to have to do it.
Right. Okay, you get the point. You get the point.
Yeah.
Now, the difference between HL math and SL math is one of the most extreme differences.
Yeah.
Other subjects differences are just a matter of I study
Content,
more and I study deeper. But HL and SL is just so different. So if you can, then good for you lah. It's good for you. Any other question?
So like I don't need A math to take SL math, right?
As far as I can tell, no. As far as I can tell, also SL math is A math. You're basically just repeating A math with a few extra topics only.
Oh.
Can be good. I'm not saying that that's a bad thing. That is probably good, but that means you don't have much burden lah. Just settle your
that's true.
settle your A math well, and your SL math will just be like, oh yeah, I know that, I know how something like that.
I'm now wondering why I even took A math.
You're right. No, you are totally, how do I say it? Your reasoning is valid. Why do I even take A math? Valid reason. Now, you have to be concerned about one thing, no? Does your school forces you to take HL math? If you want to take HL Chem and HL Bio, because by right, the IB does not force you to do that. By right. You just have to ask your teacher on that. Okay? Just make sure that they are not forcing you the way they force you to take A math. You get what I mean? A math, you're forced to it. Something
No,
like
I'm not forced to do it. I can drop it. But I'm honestly just doing it because everyone else is doing it. So it's like, oh, okay, I guess I can't not do it. Yeah.
I mean, you don't have to FOMO too much.
Yeah.
Okay. But if you drop A math, you will encounter A math again in SL math.
Oh yeah.
You think about what that means, and that should determine your response to A math right now.
Okay.
Okay? I'll support either way, okay? But you tell me
Okay.
what you think, okay? You must tell me what you think. Okay. Sorry, anything else?
Nope.
Okay, let me see your graph one more time just to check. Okay, now in this graph, I'm going to tell straightforward what you're looking for. Even
Okay.
if the question doesn't seem to ask, okay? Even if the question doesn't seem to ask, automatically you should find the gradient and the y-intercept. Now, you have a problem with the y-intercept, isn't it?
Yeah.
What is the problem?
It isn't shown on the graph.
Correct. And how do you solve this problem? Now, that's the question. How do you solve this problem? Are you going to redraw again? That
No.
would...
No. You can just use the working to figure it out.
Oh, no. I'll tell you how. I'll tell you how so that you don't lose any mark. You just draw a parallel line up. You draw the exact line up, and then you just renumber all your vertical lines. It will not cost you anything. Do you understand what I'm saying? If you
Not
don't
really.
understand what I'm saying, I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you. This is a
Okay.
problem, okay? And it kills our morale in exam.
Okay.
When you realize that you make all sorts of silly mistakes in exam, you question your life decision. I don't know, whatever, right? Okay. But you don't need to. You don't need to. It's a common mistake. So what you do is, now, whoever is going to tell you that you need the y-axis, you don't even know how far they will go. That's the unfair thing about this graph. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's unfair for them, or it's unfair for the situation to expect, oh, I need to know minus numbers, you know. I cannot see that from the table. That's why it's a very common occurrence. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So now I'm going to look at this point and I'm going to transport it as high as possible here. The exact same point, but I'm transferring it four big boxes. Sorry, one, two,
Above.
1, 2, 3, 4. So like that. I'm just doing it roughly. For me, you have to do it in an accurate way, blah, 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 blah. And then I also do something like that. 1, 2, 3, something like that. Okay, again. And then you have this line, correct? You have this line.
Yeah.
And then you whack and make sure you get to the y-axis. And then all the numbers, you simply shift 4 boxes up. Okay. That will take you maybe 1 minute and it's worth it. Okay. Would you please do that by an accurate way? Okay. Don't erase the O1. Yeah. Don't erase the O1. Okay. 4 boxes up as high as possible.
Hello, Mr. Phillips.
Thank you.
Teacher, I'm back.
Yep. Yes, Nicholas. Okay. Good. Okay. Not too long. Okay. Let's move on. Okay. 4 boxes. Yes. Good, Ariel. 4 boxes. Good.
Wait, there's so many questions.
Hello.
Hello.
Mr. Phillips, yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yes,
Okay,
yes.
thank you for calling. Okay, thank you for calling. Okay, I'll set you up. All right, thank you very much. Assignment, please. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, I have invited you. Opening the room. Okay, Ariel. Let me confirm. This feels reasonable.
Yeah.
If this were to happen in exam and in practicals,
Mhm.
can you simply correct it, like, so to speak?
Yeah.
Okay, you do need to make the line bridge the y-axis. That's the whole point. They
Okay.
want to see that. They want to see that. And that's why you need a long ruler, by the way. That's why.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll just tell you. Okay. Okay, Nicholas, the first not so easy question, I would say. This is the first not so easy question. Okay, it looks very long, blah, 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 blah. Okay. Okay, good. Now, every number in the y-axis, you also need to move up. Later, your axis, you also need to move up. So, would you please just move everything up and then immediately tell yourself, so what is the y-intercept? They expect you to find the y-intercept from the graph you see. That's the whole point. You need to give them the y-intercept from the graph.
Okay. Wait, that's so confusing.
Okay. The number 3 should move up. Don't erase. When the moment you erase, you're confusing yourself. Number
Okay.
3, go 4 boxes up. Number
Okay.
3, go 4 boxes up. Remember, 4 boxes up, 4 boxes up. Where's the original number 3? Move 4 boxes up.
Yeah.
Yeah, then move 4 boxes up. 4 big boxes. There's number.
There's no space. Wait.
Uh, I guess move number 2 first lah. I guess.
Okay, I forgot where I put number 2, but anyway.
Okay. Or move number 1 4 boxes up, okay? Maybe.
Okay.
You erase the old one, okay? If you erase your old graph, you cannot draw the new graph. Same thing, you don't erase your old y-axis. You don't.
Mm.
Self-dials.
I don't have any space on the paper.
Sorry, everything you say? Sorry.
Wait.
Just redo the numbers, like it's okay. So 1, remember 5 boxes, right? 5 boxes. Like if you have the 1 already, 5 boxes, 5 boxes. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Slow down. This is not a difficult step. You're just not used to it. Slow down. It will benefit you a lot in exam and in practicals.
Mhm.
I mean, needless to say, teacher don't teach this lah, I guess.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, there's 1. Okay, 2. Okay, then that's it lah, right? And how about 0? You need 0, and therefore you go to minus. In this case, you need the minus, and where's the 0?
0.00.
Okay, 0. So your 0 is the new horizontal axis, and then
Yeah.
you now have your y-intercept. What minus is that? How many minuses would your y-intercept be lah? That's the question here.
This -1, so 1, 2.
0.002. Okay.
Like 1 point minus 1.6.
How can it be minus 1.6? Minus 1 should be 5 boxes below.
It is 1, 2. Wait, oh yeah, wait, that doesn't make
How
sense.
can it be?
Minus
How can it be?
0.6.
How can it be? Right.
Yeah, minus 0.6. Yeah, I think so.
Okay, so you got something like that. Okay, I wish it would be more detailed, but so far, wait a minute. Is that minus 0.5?
0.6.
I'm done.
Yeah.
Good, Nick. Oh, good, Nicholas. Oh, wow, good, Nicholas. That's great. No, that's great. That's great. That's good. Oh, that's the end. Oh, wow. Okay, then find the gradient area. Sorry, find the gradient area.
Okay.
Yeah.
Another thing that you need to do, right? Wow, Nicholas, I wish you have more practice lah. I do wish you have more practice. You don't have more practice, isn't
I
it?
mean, now we can focus on doing something else because I think my mole concept is good enough. I've done
Yeah.
way too much questions. I think we should probably focus on like, acids and bases,
Correct.
salts for the last 30 minutes.
Precisely. Where is the acid and base question? In this question, it's so weird.
For some reason, the only time we can ever see it is in the questions I've already done. Like this, and in the MCQ. Almost nothing else.
Your gradient doesn't seem to make sense,
So
Ariel.
like
but-
can you just like try to memorize from the notes that I have?
Okay, check it out. All right, Nicholas, you should have an acid-base practice that you haven't done. If not, then we have to go to Google Drive already. Okay, now Ariel, my comment on the gradient. This is very important, yeah.
I think I have to go on the Google Drive.
Okay, you're choosing. Sorry, I'm still trying to figure out which point are you using. I am extremely confused. Okay, so Ariel, you're using these 2 points, am I correct?
Yeah.
Okay, now listen to me carefully. Yeah, the formula of the gradient is indeed y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Meaning to say you have let's say you call that the second point, and
Oh
then
wait, never mind. I did something
point.
stupid.
And you did it like very wrongly, like you did it
Yeah.
very
My brain is like kind of lagging.
okay. Right, but we need this for E-math and A-math, turns out. So we cannot afford to lose this.
Yeah.
Okay, your decision is now, let me see. Now your decision is, wait, let me think. Okay, that's a better one. Now there is a problem with it also. Don't erase. There's a slight problem only. There's a slight problem in that the teacher dislike it. What is the reason that the teacher dislike? Because the teacher thinks you should go as far as possible between the points.
Okay.
You're
Why?
using neighboring points, so it's like to them you are doing this gradient from a short distance, but a longer distance is just way better because you're estimating the graph. I'm not sure whether that makes sense to you.
Okay.
Okay. Secondly, there's a problem. There's a second problem. Whatever the points that you choose, it better be on your line. If it is not on your line, it is invalid. That is another problem. Do you understand what I'm saying here?
Okay.
The line don't always touch the points. If it doesn't touch the point, then you have to modify the numbers to put in here. If not,
Oh,
you're not finding the right thing actually. If that makes sense to you.
yeah.
Okay, then as far as possible and a modification to the point if needed. These are the requirements, and I guarantee you it'll help you every time.
Okay.
Even in E-math, even in biology, I don't know, but yeah, definitely. So I want to see that. I want to see that from your graph. I want to see two very far points, and I want to see a modification if needed.
Okay.
Nicholas, are we okay?
You're gonna do from the Gmail. I mean from the
Oh, we have
the
to go to Google Drive. Okay, we have to go to Google Drive.
yeah.
I guess
Okay,
might
good.
as well. I guess might as well. I guess might as well. Ariel, do you need a break?
Oh, yeah.
Maybe we break for 5 minutes.
Okay.
Okay, I'll see you soon.
Okay.
Hmm. Mm.
Ariel, you're back, is it, Ariel? Nicholas, are you okay, Nicholas? Sorry. You've
Yeah,
been
yeah. I for some reason I couldn't find it. Okay, I just found it. I just
oh,
found.
oh.
Do I find from? I should probably just find for section 3. What? It's Eastbury. Under Chonghua sec 3.
Oh. Okay, Ariel,
Yeah.
if you're struggling, show me the graph, yeah. This details you have to
I'm not
get, you have to get
struggling.
one. You have
I
to get
know
one.
I know I'm doing this.
Okay, that's not a bad choice. Okay, that's not a bad choice. Okay, I understand what you're doing. Okay.
Okay, teacher, can I share screen so I can find a good?
If you have trouble, please do. Yeah, because it should have been very easy to find. It's their favorite topic. Okay,
Wait, let me
Ariel,
check
so
mine.
far so good, right? So far so good. Give me the ugly number. Give me the decimal.
Okay.
Cannot find. Teacher, I cannot find. I'll just share screen.
You cannot share screen?
I'll just share screen. I cannot find.
Oh, please do. Okay, Ariel, I want you to go to the very good. I want you to go to the answer key. You have the answer key, right, Ariel?
Yeah.
For this thing, and I want you to see how far off you are.
Okay.
There's always an accuracy thingy, and I want to go to the paper two. See how far you off are, Ariel. Yeah? See how far you. Okay. Go down.
What question?
How to say? Do you have the answer key, Ariel?
Yeah, I'm just about which question this was.
Nicholas, go down. Come on. Down. Okay. Down. No. Huh. Is it a sec 3 question? Oh, it is a sec 3 question. Sec 3 question is notorious one. Sec 3 question is notorious. Don't go for sec 3. You should be going for sec 4. As weird as it sounds, Sec 3 is very unstable between schools. That's why you didn't see it. You should go to Sec 4. Okay, Ariel. Now,
Yeah, I was quite close,
you're quite close. Then congratulations. Good.
I think. Yeah.
Good. Now, the question is, can you continue from here? You are almost 5 marks, but I have a feeling that you feel very unfamiliar in all this. Right now, it doesn't feel that you have done this before. That's my feeling right now.
Yeah.
This is true. This is not covered very well in school or something like that.
Yeah.
Okay. Good. Yeah, good. Yeah, see, already you found it. You already found it, Nicholas. The reason is because you go to Sec 3. Nothing wrong with that, but that's the problem. Okay. Go. Not this one. This one is the QA. Don't do this. Yeah, just do that. Okay, just do that. That's fine. I'm sorry, that's a mole question. I'm sorry. Don't do. I'm sorry. Don't. It's a mole. Never mind. It's a mole with acid and base. Do it, man. It's a mole with acid and base. Do it. It's not the harder ones. Okay. Now, Ariel, what is the next part of the question? Okay, you show me. So if you're unfamiliar, we just carry you through it.
Find the gradient of the straight line obtained when 1 over y times the square root of x is plotted against 1 over the square root of x.
Okay.
Yeah.
You understand what that means?
Somewhat. Yes.
We have 4 minutes. I'll give you 1 minute to do it. If cannot, let me help you.
Okay, let me
1 minute.
titrate that. Oh my, what?
By the way, Ariel, we end up spending time in this topic. Do you
Yeah.
think this is what we need to do
Probably.
for end
I
of
don't think, teacher, that this is about
Okay.
essence basis. I think they put titration, but like it's not about essence basis. I think it's all about mole concept.
It is true that it's a mole concept, but titration is usually done for acid and base. Usually. Are you
Yeah,
sure?
but there's nothing here that requires you having to do anything about titration.
Fair enough. Then go back to MCQ. Just now, the
MCQ.
MCQ question that you spot, that was acid and base. In MCQ, there are usually 2 or 3 pure acid and base question one. The oxide types, that kind of thing. The one that you practice.
Wait, so Teacher Phillips, I
You
just take like these 2 values and then like plug it in, right? Yeah.
For now, that's more than enough. For now.
Okay.
For now, that's more than enough. Okay. We'll address the accuracy issue later. There's a way to get it very accurately. So, but for now, I feel that you need a brief overview. So part 3. Part 3 is supposedly the hard one. So remember this. Part 1 and part 2 is super standard and they are supposed to be the easier one. You went through that just now. Okay, it'll take some time, but you went through it. So can you do part 3 or not?
I think so.
Okay, let's give it a try then.
Trying to find
Wait.
an open-ended trying to find open-ended essay basis question, but it's not. Teacher,
Yes, Nicholas, you want to find
Yes.
open-ended? Sorry.
I'm trying to find open-ended, but it's not.
That's very weird. Yeah. Okay, share one more time. Okay, continue. Not this one. No, continue. Don't this one. This is the volume. Continue. Okay, continue. No. I mean, an indicator is definitely acid and base, but this is very difficult. Go to MCQ. Go to MCQ. Okay, good. Now, for example, there's a clear acid and base. This one, for example. For example, can you do it? You might not have seen this before, but this is very normal graph. It depends on how far your practical is. You should have seen this graph first in practical, usually.
So it
Just
jumps from
screenshot this in. Just screenshot this in. I
4
think
to
we have
12
one or two more.
with the endpoint. Isn't it metal, orange, and it's, all of them can do it? Or is it just whatever?
Hey, what happened? Hey, why is it?
Clicked out.
Oh, okay, all right.
Very good.
Okay, let's screenshot this. Let's just screenshot it, you know. There's one more, another titration one, and then you just practice that. Hey, Ariel, you are, wait, what? Oh.
Wait, I'll check the answer here.
Okay. All right, interesting. I guess what you're doing is interesting, I must say.
Okay, so
They rounded it to 0.8.
What do you think?
I mean, at
Kestan,
first I'm like, I got that answer if I round it to 3SL.
Right. Sorry, because I cannot see, it's too small. You get it, is it? You got it, is
Oh
it?
yeah, I got it.
Okay.
0.8
Good.
minus 0.8.
Then Ariel will do one more next time, but I will focus on making it faster for you.
Okay,
yeah,
thank you.
Okay, let me confirm one more time, Ariel. We are actually starting to prepare for end of year. Am I correct? That's what we're
Yeah.
doing. And you feel that this is what you need, something like that, lah.
I think I need to do more for logs and stuff.
Of course, that will do. I won't give you homework this week because I have an impression that you are still busy.
I have EOIs this week.
Correct. So no homeworks for now, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, no.
I'll have like, it's okay because before the A math EOI, I'll have like a month. Yeah.
Correct. So we'll do that later lah. Am I correct?
Yeah.
Okay. For now, you just study what you want. For now, I have no specific strategy. You already have a very good practice book. If you're gonna practice from
Yeah.
here. Okay.
Thank you.
Right. And I'll see you next week. All right. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
sure. I
Yes.
think the answer is A.
And go ahead and check the answer key because I cannot follow. I'm very confused. I cannot follow you right now. I don't know where the question is, right? So, but go ahead and check. That's a true acid-based question. Right, Keston, I can see you, yeah. So just go in.
$25. Never mind. It's all. Oh, I should. Oh my God. I thought all first, then suddenly I hesitated and say, yeah. Never mind. Okay,
So
goodbye,
you were
sure.
correct.
No. I said A. I thought of all first lah, but then I said I thought it was wrong. So I said to you A. So I got it wrong. So yeah.
Okay.
I thought it was all because they're all in the line. But then yeah, it's all. But then I hesitated. Okay. So I think you're done. We did a lot of things.
Good. That means I'll see you next week, right? Next Monday.
Yeah.
Tell me how it goes, okay? I'm curious. All right.
Yeah. Bye-bye.
Good job. I'll see you. Bye. Okay, Keston. Yes, I can see you, Keston. Right. Oh wow, Keston. Right. Okay. Before we continue, can I ask one thing? Okay. Did I actually help you do the difficult AMAT question fully? Do you still have any question remaining except for the proving part?
That one I did it like afterwards.
You mean the proving one you can do yourself?
Yeah.
Oh wow, very good. So the solving part, you are okay now. You're okay.
Yeah.
Okay, good, Eben, I can see you. Good to know. I am I'm usually impressed by people who can handle proving questions. Now, you told me last time that you like proving questions. Am I correct?
I say it's difficult.
Oh, it is difficult. It is difficult, but I have an impression that you are not repelled by it. Sorry, that's my impression. Am I correct?
I think, yeah.
Hear me out for a bit. Hear me out a bit. Hear me out a bit. Most of the time, I advise my student to do the proving question last. I really mean like at the end of the exam. If you cannot make it, it's okay. I have 3 reasons. The reason is because you have to guess a lot of ways. You have to try certain ways. It doesn't work. You have to invent another way. You have to invent another way. That's usually true for a proving question. Secondly, people are just not comfortable with identities in general. And thirdly, it takes a lot of time. If you're not successful, your morale drop. That's the worst reason. That's the worst part that could happen. People who try proving may have their morale drop in the middle of exam. If it's at the end, who cares? Something like that. Now, that doesn't seem to apply to you. Is what I'm trying to say. Those 3 reasons doesn't seem to matter too much to you, Caston. Correct or not?
I guess.
Then you do what you want. And if you have some problem finding it, solving a certain question, you can just ask me. I'll help you. Most of the time, I'm very reluctant to help other students because it's just a very unpredictable question. Right? You cannot train a fixed method for it. You have to be very flexible. So to me, if you are flexible, I'm actually very happy. I'm happy to help students who are very flexible. Okay. So anyway, just say, okay. Right. You have your own questions today, Hester?
Yeah,
Okay. Now, you sound good today. Are you actually good?
I think, yeah.
Very good. Very good. Okay. I'll follow you. You ask whatever you want. Remember, physics, math, chemistry. Remember, you have abandoned those other topics, subject a little bit. Let me help you get up to speed if you have. Okay. If you have a question. Eben, I can see you just now. Can you hear me?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Good. All right. Okay. Eben, give me an update, please.
Physics were,
Oh, sorry, Eben. Your mic is
Yeah.
not bad, but the volume is very small. Please don't shout. Please maybe make it closer or something. I cannot hear you.
is it better?
Slightly better. All right. Just a minute. Let me just close the door. Okay. Let me do that. Yes, Eben. Okay. Please give me your update.
I think for physics we're doing starting joules.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You
And
finished
then-
the physics exam, right? Last time, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Then let me ask you something. I usually ask all my students to predict, yeah. Could you please predict how much you might get after the exam, right? Can you predict that?
I think hopefully I'm just looking for a pass.
True. I know you're looking for a pass. I know. Maybe that's before exam. My question is, after exam, what do you think? How much you would get? Maybe it's a pass, maybe it's not. I won't penalize you for anything. My question is actually, are you aware how much you can do in the exam? That's actually the question. If you think you don't pass, then don't say that you pass. Say that maybe I get this out of this.
Towards the end, I ran out of time a bit, even though I
I understand.
I knew how to do the last question.
Oh, right. Okay. A bit sayang.
It was
Yeah. A bit sayang. So it seems to me that you're quite aware of what's happening in exam lah.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Then you can usually, yeah, that's a good news. Okay, never mind the speed. You have a speed issue, but now it's not the time to make you faster. It's not. It's not really. It's not. Okay, it's okay. Just predict how many marks you get. You should be able to do that, even with all the troubles you face.
Yeah, so it's out of 40.
Okay, so maybe you will get
Maybe 23.
23 out of 40. Okay, 23 out of 40.
Yeah.
Let me test predict physics. It's not 22 out of 40.
Maybe 22 as well.
Okay, okay.
Uh,
It's not 21 out of 40.
I think 22. Yeah,
22.
this one, not 22.
22. Okay. This is no longer asking about your goal. Your goal is we talk about your goal before exam, right? This is not your goal. This is like what happened. Oh, you think what happened is 22 out of 40. Okay, good. That's all. Okay, very good. That's it. Good. Right. Well, are you happy? What do you think? Are you satisfied?
I think I tried my best already. Or maybe I should have studied more. Yeah, I think I could have studied more.
Maybe all of that is true, okay? Maybe all of that is true. But are you satisfied or not? If you're satisfied, you say. If you're not satisfied, you say. You're not responsible to me. Yeah, I'm asking you whether you are satisfied with it.
No,
No, you're not satisfied with it. May I ask you why you're not satisfied?
because I already know that I lost a few marks. Like after the the post discussion, the post exam discussion, and
Of
I
course.
already
Yeah.
I lost a bit of mark.
Why are you disappointed by the loss? Is it because, hey, yo, so easy, man, I lost it? Or what's the reason?
Um,
I mean, if it's a hard question, usually people are not disappointed that you lose the marks. Correct or not? If it's very hard,
yeah,
So why are you disappointed?
because I feel that I don't know. I want to like do better because I've always been failing. So I need.
Yes.
I feel like I need every mark I can get.
Your start was not good, right? Your start was not good this year. You wish that you have more marks to make up for it.
Yeah.
I see. I understand. I understand what you're saying. Okay. Is there anything else you want to update me with?
Can I ask you a bit a math stuff?
There is no problem for today, yeah, because I know because we just finished exam. We can do whatever you want. Okay. Please ask for a while. I also want to know a little bit. Okay. As per usual, yeah, video and everything. All right.
Okay.
Okay. Now, Keston, I am surprised that you asked this question. Okay. I see that you can do something about it. What I don't understand is what is it that you find difficult?
Like, I don't remember how to continue.
Really? Okay, I noticed that you asked a lot of kinematics question last time, so to speak. So this is still a trend, is it? You're still not that comfortable with, force, acceleration, and speed. Is that what's going on here?
It's like, I don't remember Sec 3.
And you're right, this is one of the first few topics. That's fine. Okay, let's talk about it. Just a second. I noticed that you don't draw. I guess this is simple enough. So I guess we'll try to do it without drawing. That's fine. That's fine. This is the math, right? That's fine. Wait a minute. Oh yeah, no, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Now, you're basically assuming, yeah, Esther, you're basically assuming that the acceleration is constant. Am I making any sense right now? What I'm saying just now, does it ever enter your mind? You
Yeah.
seem to assume that, okay, you seem to assume that the acceleration is constant, correct?
Yeah.
Can you tell me why you make that assumption? I just want to know.
Because there's no like force opposing the motion.
And there's only one force, right? Okay, so I guess you can say that. That's fine. That's fine. And this thing is a good thing. This thing's a good thing. This thing is zero, and then this one is fine. I see what you mean. Now, this is distance. In last week, I tell you this. Oh, you gotta solve this using the EMAT method, man. You need your V, you need your T. You cannot just use distance. You must solve it using the EMAT method. I'm giving you a very small hint. Do you remember what I'm trying to say? If you don't remember,
No.
I'll point you out to, where is it? Oh, I didn't. Wait, help! I help you with this one. What's going on? I'm sorry, never mind. I'll help you again. Look, this is correct. Draw a EMAT, sorry, you call it CMAT or whatever, EMAT or CMAT method. The EMAT or CMAT method in handling distance is you don't draw the distance graph, you draw the speed time graph, but you fit the distance in. Make sense?
Yeah.
The speed starts from 0. My gradient is 10/3, my gradient, because that's the acceleration gradient, and then I have a t here. Make sense? The distance is the area here, 3 meters. Tell me whether you have done this quite a lot in CMAT or EMAT.
Yeah.
Then please do it. I already did basically half the method already, basically. Now, Eben, do you have problem with the phone and everything? I'm assuming that we will be using phone today.
Yeah. So
Okay.
I need to, not sure. I'm trying to look for like my logarithm stuff because that's like where I'm confused.
Right. Oh, you're still trying to, okay. Okay. I'll wait for it because this is, I'll wait for it.
Okay.
Okay, Eben, I can see. Casper, just to confirm, you seem to know what to do, lah. Can I confirm that? You seem to know.
Yeah.
It is what you're doing is true, lah. What you're doing is true. Okay, good. Just make sure you check the answer here is correct. I don't get the answer. Seems like 4.47. Okay, sure. Okay. So, Eben, can I confirm one thing? You want to ask AMAT because you already finished exam or because you are going into the exam?
Because I'm going to the exam.
Okay, then I will not determine which question you ask me unless you're super lost here. Then you better tell me right now because that means we don't have much time. Okay? If you're super lost, you tell me. If not, you can just ask me the questions. But don't wait too long, huh? Don't wait too long. If you're super lost, just tell me. I will tell you what to do. Okay. Now, Caston, can I confirm one thing? This method, does your teacher emphasize during Sec 3? This, okay, you gotta use a graph, man, something like that.
Don't remember.
Then let me emphasize for you. You gotta use graph, man. I don't know why. That's what they teach. That's what they do. This is not your school's this is not your school's weirdness. I mean, the O level will kind of do that, and it kind of takes care of a lot of problem. Just want to say that, right? You seem to be able to do the method very well, you see. Please consider it every time you have a problem. Okay. Eben, are you confused what to do or what to ask right now?
Yeah, I'm just searching for like logarithm questions because I'm really bad at
Okay, this is like the only tuition before the exam, isn't it? This is the only tuition. Am I correct?
Yeah, I only have this tuition.
Okay, I have no idea where your logarithm is, but for example, the example 11 is totally not logarithm. I will call it that way. It's obvious that you don't use a logarithm at all. That means they mix two topics called indice and logarithm. Let me get this very clear. Is your indice good or not? The example 11 is an indice question. The example 12 is an indices question. It's not a logarithm question.
Yeah.
You're good at indice. You're bad at logarithm. You're just bad at logarithm. Am I correct?
Yeah.
Could you just flip to the next question? I don't want this question. Flip. I'll find a question for you. No, flip. Move on. Flip. Don't want. Still don't want. Okay. Oh, too fast. This thing is too fast. Okay, let's move on to example 15 then. Example 15. Flip back. Okay, I want you to cover the solution, please. Cover the solution with a paper.
Okay.
Okay, good. Now, tell me, do you know what to do with the 15A? If you don't, let me teach you immediately.
If do it what?
15A, 15A.
Uh, do I
Castan, let me confirm that you
Mm.
don't have another question in mind right now. Don't have yet.
I put it on the next page.
Okay, I don't see anything. Okay, I'll just follow. Yes, Evan, you're saying?
Do I put it in a fraction or like
Oh, okay, right. I
I
understand.
don't know.
Okay. Okay, so I'm in the Jamboard, yeah? Okay, are you in the Jamboard, page 18?
Uh, yeah. Okay.
Tell me when you're in. It's a QA question, Gaston. Okay. I think this is a very easy QA question. You just do it for me lah. If you have problem, then I will be able to tell immediately. This is not a difficult QA question. Just looks like it's a lot. By the way, Caston, for your information, please don't start from A. It's not a good idea to start in the order in QA. You must start from the easiest thing possible. If you understand what I'm saying. You don't go A, B, C, D, E. That's not good. You start with the easiest thing. For example, blue is usually very easy. Blue lah, blue precipitate is a very good start. Reddish brown, very easy, something like that. Okay, I'll leave it to you where to start, but don't start from A, is what I'm trying to say. That's actually a very bad way of starting. So Evan,
Okay.
I will now show you, yeah? I'll now show you.
Okay.
Evan, there are 3 laws of logarithm. If you don't understand them, it will be apparent immediately. I'm not concerned about the 3 laws right now. I'm concerned about the 2 strategies. Usually, teacher use the strategy, but they don't properly emphasize it. It's as if the law is what matters. No, it's not the law that is the most important. The law is important, but the strategies are even more so. Now, let me repeat the strategies.
Okay.
The first strategy we must try is to make all bases the same. Now, a logarithm has a base, the number below lah. Since this is LG, you should know that the base is 10. I'm just making it clear. So far, so good?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, some will go to the end of making this LG 10 also.
Mm-hmm.
1 is LG 10 to the power of 1. Am I making any sense? Right?
Yeah.
Okay, so some will go through this when they emphasize this thing, and that's not a bad idea. Okay, making all the base the same. So that's no basic strategy. Okay, now why is this important? Because it will lead you to 2 things. It lead you to 2 things. It lead you to reduce. Okay, it'll always lead you to this. Okay, the second step is always about reducing the number of log, reducing the amount of logarithm. For example, in our situation, we currently have 3 logarithm. We go from 2 logarithm into 3. That seems like an increase. So it seems like a weird thing because the second goal is to reduce the number of logarithm. Now, I'll explain why it is good. Now, the first method is 1 logarithm on the left and 1 logarithm on the right. In this situation, it is the easiest thing possible. That's the first thing that we're going to try. Look, yeah, I have 2 logarithm on the left. I will make an effort to make it into just 1. Okay.
Okay.
By applying the law, now the law works. My purpose is to do this, and I use my law to achieve that purpose. Okay. Okay, that's my left-hand side. So see, I only have 1 logarithm now. I'm using the law just now.
Mm-hmm.
Log base 10. Do you understand what happened? That is one of the laws.
Yeah.
Okay, now I am at the point where I have one logarithm on the left and one logarithm on the right, and the base is the same, correct? The moment I have that, the logarithm disappears. I now have a question which is no longer a logarithm question. That's the goal. Do you understand what I'm doing? All
Okay.
my effort is focused on making the logarithm question not a logarithm question. That is always almost true. That is a good way of approaching logarithm question. To make a logarithm question not a logarithm question. You clear?
Yeah.
Can you continue from here? At least let me see you do it. Now this is a Sec 2 question. Let's see how good you are.
Yeah.
Okay. You're starting with B. I'm not sure how I feel about that, but okay. But okay. Right. Um, okay, Keston, tell me, are you confused or you know what's happening here?
No, like I take picture is, but the thing is too small, so I need to type out.
Okay. If you know what to do, show me lah. Show me, yeah.
Okay. So
It's
Right.
probably faster next time you just take a new picture, yeah, probably, Keston, yeah. So we don't waste your precious time. Oh yeah, I mean it's done now, basically, right? Okay, so you check out the answer. You check out the answer.
mm,
Check out the solution. Check out the solution.
yeah.
You see? All right.
60.
Okay. Right. So
Okay.
his method is almost the same as my method, but I explain it. I explain it very clearly. One more time, eh? One logarithm on the left, one logarithm on the right. He does not do that. I prefer to teach my student like that. One logarithm on the left, one logarithm on the right, and then suddenly they both disappear. Suddenly, that's the end goal. Okay, I prefer not to do it his way. Okay, maybe some teachers, some will forget if they do it that way. Okay, you're clear? Now, this is considered a very easy question in exam. So that worries me a little bit. Okay, can you do part B? Part B is also considered an easy question. You do it. Mhm. Mhm. Good.
Hmm. Hmm.
Gaston, can you tell me where I is in the diagram? How come I cannot find I at all? I'm very confused right now. Where is I? Oh, that's I. Okay, yeah, okay, got it, Okay, sure. Oh, I'm quite surprised, but I agree with what you're doing. I agree, definitely, right?
How, how do I even start this question?
Uh-oh. Right. Okay.
Question like,
Let me teach you. Next page, please. Next page.
okay.
Okay, Kestan, so far I'm following you. I kind of agree with how you do it, the order that you do it. I kind of agree. Okay, let me teach you part B. No. You mean the Jamboard, the Jamboard. I mean the Jamboard.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I cannot see this. Tell me what is this? Is this x minus?
X
What is this?
minus E.
A, yeah,
X,
A.
X minus E.
X minus
Yeah.
X minus E. Oh, that's so weird. Okay, I understand.
Oh,
Okay,
I
so
think
now,
that one I could do.
oh, what? Okay.
This
Yeah, I
one
was asking you
just
to do it.
this one just long the 10, I think. Yeah.
Well, I mean, what you're doing is totally fine. What you're doing is totally fine. You're correct, right?
Yeah. Yeah,
You're totally
also
fine.
got
Okay.
like
Which
yeah,
one?
another one.
Which one? Example 13, is it?
Yeah.
Okay, now remember my strategy. What is the first strategy to consider?
Make the logs the same.
Make the base of the logarithm the same.
Oh yeah,
In this
makes the
case,
base
are
the same.
they all the same?
Yeah, log A.
Okay, then that's taken care of. That's taken care of. The second one is to reduce the number of logs strategically. So you want only one logarithm on the left and one logarithm on the right. If possible, you do that by applying the log. So I want to see you
Okay.
do that. I want to see you do that. Where's the E? Oh, there's the E. There's the E. Okay, right, there's the E. Okay. Okay, Castana, let me ask you something. How do you know that this is sulfate for the F? How do you know? I mean, how did you decide that? I mean, I know how. I just want you to tell me how did you decide that? Because your order doesn't tell me.
Mm,
How do you know that's a sulfate?
I think I don't remember which.
Okay, I'll tell you. Right? Because I was surprised that you do that before G. G is the one that tells you it's sulfate. G. Your G is correct, and it tells you that F is therefore a sulfate. But I think you didn't do G just now. I was waiting. Where is it? Do you understand?
What?
One more time. Your G is barium sulfate. That's correct. It's I mean, when barium nitrate precipitate, it's very likely to be barium sulfate. Because it's barium sulfate, it tells you that F has a sulfate. So your copper sulfate is correct. From G, you should get F. Am I making any sense? Right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Then from F, you can tell what is E. I was waiting. How come you don't know what's E? It's very obvious.
Oh,
It's very
I thought
obvious,
could be
right?
any acid.
Yep, sulfuric acid, right? Sulfuric acid. So it's obvious from that one. So I feel that your sulfate was a bit, I'm not sure whether you're lucky or not. I think your sulfate thought wasn't straight. That's what I'm trying to say. It should be very straight, knowing from barium sulfate to copper sulfate to the sulfuric acid. Make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, the rest seems fine. I think I guess I'm okay with the zinc. Definitely okay lah. If you know your stuff, that's fine. That's fine. Now let's answer H and D. Right. So for the black solid D, do you know that CuO is black? Do you know that?
No.
Okay, then very likely D is CuO. I hope that makes sense.
Okay.
Very likely. Now we are left with H. Now where is H? There you go. Oh, H is so easy, man. Look. This is dilute aqueous ammonia, and this also dilute aqueous. How come you know L but you don't know H? Cannot be lah, huh? Cannot be. Cannot be. Okay, Evan, that's good. Oh yeah. Oh, Evan, you can do it. See, you're lacking strategy, right? With the
Oh.
strategy, you can do it. You can do it, isn't it?
Yeah.
Good, good, good.
Do I reject this one? Usually-
Now we have to talk. Now we have to talk. We have to talk. Now look at the
Uh,
question, not the answer. Look at the question. Now, the answer is like this. Yeah, Evan, you hear me. You hear me in AMAT. In AMAT, the rejection, you must know the reason. Okay, obviously, but my point is we go and find the reason to reject. If not, we don't reject. People may think the other way. People think that I have to reject no matter what. No, no, no. The correct thinking is to reject, I have to have a reason. If not, I shouldn't reject. Okay. Now, what is the reason to reject here? Very simple. Inside of a logarithm, there cannot be minus. Okay. The inside of a logarithm cannot be minus. So when x is equals to 6, is 32x a minus?
No.
Good. Is 2x squared plus x minus 54 a minus? If you don't know, you better check. It might be a minus. It might be,
With while using
6 with
6.
6. Yeah, yeah. You should doubt 6 also. You should doubt 6. Okay, good.
Right.
Okay. That is so weird, Caston. Wait, what? Let me think. Let me think careful. Let me think careful. Okay, let me check Caston. That's a week. Okay, Evan, can I confirm?
Yeah.
Is 6 safe? 6 is safe?
Yeah, 6 is safe.
Okay. Then the same logic you apply to minus 9 over 2. If you have applied minus 9 over 2, is 32x a minus or a plus?
Is I think it should be minus.
Yeah. And therefore, that is good enough of a reason to reject. Does that make sense?
Because it shouldn't be minus. That's it.
You try pressing your calculator, try logarithm 10 a minus number. Just try. You don't even have to memorize this. You just can just check one. Okay, at the Caston, I did make an effort to check just in case I'm wrong. As far as I can tell, I'm correct. Yeah, lime water is the one CaOH2 is the lime water. The precipitate is calcium carbonate. I think you are correct. I think. So, Eben, the rejection, you must know why, and you must find out is what I'm trying to teach you. You understand?
Okay.
Okay, strategy-wise, you get some idea. Any question?
So I always have to write rejected. Just
Depending on the teacher. Some teacher ask for reason. Some teacher ask for don't have to. I'll just teach you how to present if with a reason. Okay. I'll just assume that your teacher asked for reason. The reason is very simple. Reject 32x smaller than 0. Smaller than 0. Smaller than 0 is their fancy way of saying it's a negative. Correct, correct? Smaller than 0. And how do you know you need to write this? Because you check. That's my whole point. You did check, right? And then you found out, okay, see, it's a minus. Cannot, must reject. Do you understand what I'm saying? Right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. These are not the hardest questions, so you can move on. Let's practice more if you want.
Yeah.
sorry, Evan, you want to do this question, can, but don't look at the
Oh
working.
no.
Don't look at the working. Okay, you can find other questions, but as long as you don't look at the working,
Yeah.
please don't look at it first.
No, I okay. The other questions.
Okay, Keston, it's an okay question. It's an okay question, but it's probably not gonna give you much trouble. Right? Probably not. This is, yeah, I guess you can warm up with this one, right? Are you running out of your school's paper, Keston?
Not really. I just don't want to take for it.
Okay, okay. I guess you can do this question. It's not very hard. Okay, Eben, which one do you want to talk about? Everything here is quite good, but they are totally different logarithm questions already.
Yeah.
I don't mind,
I
but
guess the sketching ones. Not sure.
okay, sketching is one of the easier ones. So I'll show you what I mean. Okay, sketching is always easy if you don't go the memorization method. Okay, if you go the memorization method, basically your teacher say, hey, you're supposed to know the shape of this graph, and then you adjust here, adjust there. Maybe let's not do that. Okay, maybe let's not do that. I'll show you what I mean.
Okay.
It's good for you to memorize the shape, but if you don't mind spending a bit more time, okay, Eben, now listen to me. I know that you are the slow and steady type. I do mean that in a good way. I feel that slow and steady wins the race. But right now, you will always feel that you have a time problem in exam. That's not a good feeling. It's not a good feeling. It's a feeling like, yeah, how come I'm too slow? Okay. Now, let me state this very carefully. Yeah? If you are slow and steady, and you practice enough, after a while, you are steady. After a while. After a while, your time problem disappears. If you practice methods that are suitable for you. Let me explain. If you realize that you're slow and steady, and then you decide, okay, maybe I need to memorize more because memorizing seems to the way to make it faster. That makes sense, right? Okay.
Yeah.
The problem is memorizing is something that does not seem to be too suitable for you. You should memorize certain things, but you cannot build a foundation based on that. Then maybe you'll get faster for a while and then you'll forget again, and then the speed gain drops down again. So it goes up and down. If you spend time finding a method that works and then you practice that, you'll go from slow and steady to simply steady. Your problem disappear. I mean, more permanently lah. Memorizing doesn't seem to be a permanent solution for you. That's how I see you. If you think I'm wrong, you must tell me because that's how I help you in general. Make sense?
Yeah.
So you object, yeah. If you think I'm not doing what is best for you, you should object. Now, I will not ask you to memorize too much of the shape. That's memorizing. I'll just teach you a method that simply works for you, hopefully. Just draw a table. If you're comfortable with 3 points, go ahead. If you're comfortable with 5 points, okay. 5 point is maximum. 5 point is maximum. Okay. So X and Y. Okay. The Y is ln X. So if you do not know what is going on, then you do this. 0, -1, 1, 2, 3. That means you try to go to the negative side just in case you need to go more. But you focus more on the positive side. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Just you want me to draw a table?
Yes, I want you to draw a table. I want you to do the EMATH method, which works for every graph. It really works. And then you press your calculator.
Yeah.
This is a simple EMATH method. Go and press your calculator. Yeah, you will need it.
Oh, wait, which question? Wait.
Question A. I guess this method works for everything. So you just try for question 2A, 2B, and 2C lah. Make sense?
2? Where's the
I'm sorry, 67A. I mean 67A.
67?
67A, 67B. Right. Okay. Okay. Use your
Okay.
calculator and go rather quick. If it's calculator, go quick lah.
Okay.
Mm. Mm. Mm.
Hmm.
Oh, surprisingly, Caston, your answer is correct. Wow. Okay. You don't have trouble with B, isn't it? You understand roughly. Let me confirm that. You're okay with this?
But like, are there any other answers?
Not really. Not really. Okay,
Can we
I'm
talk about
okay
like
with that.
boiling point?
No, in a polymerization question, usually the boiling point never matters. If that makes some sense, usually like it's not a practical consideration. Yeah, the reaction temperature is usually not very high also. If that makes some sense.
Then what about
The
like,
viscosity is probably the problem. You're saying?
what about density?
Density, no, it's the viscosity. So when you talk about length, I'm going outside the syllabus, okay? I'm going outside the syllabus. When you have different length, you have liquids of different viscosity. So that means one is thick and one is thin. If that makes sense?
Yeah.
Mixing thin and thick surprisingly can be very difficult, surprisingly. But that's why it's outside the syllabus. You will never see these practical problems one, right? There are many ways to do it, but again, mixing different viscosity doesn't, how do I say it? It's very difficult to make it uniform. So now you phrase it as having different reactivities. Okay, the word viscosity is like this. Now this is not the consequence though. This is the problem. Now, what's the consequence? The consequence is because the mixing is a problem or the reactivity is a problem. You can call it that way. That's fine. Okay, that means the reaction how do I say this? The reaction doesn't proceed the way you want it. The reaction will either be not very uniform or maybe the order is wrong because it's not uniformly mixed or the reaction a bit wonky here and there. You won't get what you want. That's what they mean by the consequence. If that makes some sense. This is, however, totally out of the syllabus. I'm still not sure why they're asking this. Okay, whatever I explain to you is like way beyond the usual practical problems. I wouldn't worry too much about it. Right? I don't think it'll happen again. Also. Okay, now Eben. Now for logarithm and in this question, it's very unlikely for it to be a straight line. It's very unlikely. Okay, looks like we just have to show you something, right? Okay, just have to show something. Okay, I'm gonna share. Looks like you have to know the shape a little bit. Okay. Screen share. Okay, you're seeing my screen sharing, yeah? Okay. Does your teacher use graphing calculator?
Calculator? No, we just have the
Graphing calculator, right?
Yeah, we
Okay.
just have.
So we should use this to our advantage. So here's a log graph. Okay, okay.
Yeah, okay.
So focus on it a little bit. So I guess a little bit of memorization may help. Maybe, I don't know. Let's see. I'm gonna compare it with this. This is the way people should memorize. Okay, and then I'm gonna put this y equals to x. Okay. Observe this graph and that graph. Their graph are basically symmetrical, isn't it? The blue graph is symmetrical with the red graph along this mirror line. Am I correct?
Yeah.
So with this, I am helping you memorize the shape of both the in this graph and logarithm graph. Understand? Okay. The
Okay.
shape is always like this. There's always an asymptote here. This is not touching. This is asymptote, correct? The asymptote here is vertical, but it is an asymptote. Why? Because they are mirror image of each other. Also, this is one. This is also one. Remember, they are mirror image of each other. And then
Okay.
the blue one goes like that. So the red one goes like that away from the mirror line. See, they are mirror image of each other. I present to you three components, the asymptote. So the graph shouldn't touch the point, the one point, and then the fact that it goes away. This is how you can remember these two graphs. Understand?
Okay.
Now, let me show you the shape of the graph they want you to draw. All right, what's the shape of the graph they want you to draw? Logarithm and what? Ln what? For x minus what, sorry?
Ln 2x minus 5.
Oh, okay, 2x minus 5. So how does it look like? Okay, look at that. Look at that.
Okay.
So the
Oh.
three component exists, the three component exists. This is the asymptote. See, the asymptote is that asymptote. But the asymptote, this move a bit lah. There is this guy point. The point also moved to, I think, 2.5, but it's there. And then the fact that it moves away from the mirror line still exists. So this graph is a little bit of modification from the other graph, but it works out well. Okay. So now that you know, you should be focusing on this point, the asymptote is and the graph. So the reason why you start from so the reason why your graph only works when it is 3, because now you know why. Because the graph basically only starts from 2.5, so to speak, above. Right? The moment you put in 2, you will get an error message. Don't panic about the error message because you're supposed to find, oh, maybe that's where the asymptote is. If that makes some sense.
Okay.
So one more time, the other logarithm question. So tell me, what is the other logarithm question?
Y equal ln
Logarithms.
7 minus 3x.
7 minus 3x. Let's see what happens. Right?
Oh.
Okay, look. It's a little bit weird, and yet the basic thing stays the same. I have an asymptote, right? I have a point and I have a part that looks like that. Why is this reversed? Because of the minus.
Okay.
Okay. And for now, I would like you to go to your own Desmos, because Desmos is the best way to learn this. Go to your own Desmos and play around this. In fact, I want you to just put in all the question there and look at the shapes, and then we're going to discuss about it. Okay. This will not give you too many marks in exam, but this will give you a skill that will help you in O-level, right? Okay. If you think this is too much to do right before an exam, you should go for other questions. Other question will give you more marks. This question requires
Understand.
calming down and learning. So if it's not a right time, we do it after exam. Your decision. Do we do this now or later?
And
You cannot get the graph question straight in 10 minutes. Cannot, yeah? Let me just repeat it. Cannot.
Yeah.
You decide. What do you want?
Do this now. I think that'll be
Okay, then you
yeah.
play with your Desmos for a while. You get used to it, can?
Okay.
And then you tell me whether you can sketch your own. Okay, I'm going to stop my screen sharing. Okay, back to you, Caston. No, that's not true. That's not, I'm a bit surprised. Okay, fine. 2 seconds. Okay, tell me, Caston, what's your problem here?
The
Oh,
last
you
part,
the last part. Okay, good.
yeah,
Okay. Okay, you know what is the reason, or you do not know at all?
don't know at all.
Very surprising. Okay. We need to answer C. C is not a bonus question. C is the limit of the syllabus. The limit. Okay, now I want you to draw ethene and butene for me, please. Then that will be obvious. Oh my goodness, I didn't expect you to make this mistake. Come on. How can it be that you're correct here and then you are, I will just say that you are wrong there? How can that be? How can that be? It's very weird. Yeah, be careful, huh? You were correct and now you're wrong. It's very weird. Okay, it did, it's fine. Good. Eben, can I confirm that your Desmos is okay?
Yeah, okay.
Okay. If you have trouble with Desmos, you're gonna tell me, okay? Okay, Darlene, I can see you. It is done, is it?
Yes,
Okay.
we're done.
Congratulations for the algebra, okay? Okay.
Yeah,
Feels good.
trying
I hope
to.
it feels good. I hope it feels good. All right.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. I'll see you tomorrow.
We'll see you
Bye.
tomorrow. Bye. Thanks.
Okay. No. Okay, Caston. Now, when you prepare the ethene for polymerization, you will open the double bond, right? Could you please prepare it for me? Prepare it for polymerization, if you understand what I'm saying. Okay, let me see your opening. Oh, no, Caston. No. You are. No. Okay, so the opening of the double bond, right? The opening of the double bond. I cut the double bond and I must open the, I have one free hand on the left and I have free hand on the right? Okay, and then usually you declare it as like that. Okay, something like that. Okay, now your butene. Let me see your butene. Okay, your butene is totally wrong. Okay, here you have a problem with your addition polymerization. I think that's why you don't understand the question. Okay, this is standard knowledge. This is not your school making your life difficult. So I cut this and I open to the left and I open to the right. And then I look at this. Oh, I am being blocked. On the left, I'm being blocked. Do you understand, Gaston? I don't have space.
Yeah.
What I should do is remove the blocking. Okay, so what do I mean by that? First, for the original thing, I bend everything down. I bend everything down. To remove the blocking. Okay, and there's no line here. Do you understand? I must do that. I can bend it upward, I can bend it downward, doesn't matter. And then I do the usual thing. After I remove the blockage, I cut this and then open like that, and I'm ready to polymerize. This needs to make sense. Please don't remember this. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So my butene preparation is correct. The fact that you don't think this way, that means you need a bit more practice in the addition polymerization. Now, this one, if reacting with himself, there is no problem. This one, the same thing. If reacting by itself, there isn't much problem. What he wants is to mix the two things. There lies the problem. So this is a bit more advanced. See, the resulting macromolecule does not produce a regular alternating structure, as in not 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Certainly, you can see the reason why. Can you?
Can you see again?
There is no, how to say it? There is no reason why he must hold hand with this guy. It could be this guy. But let me make it small. It could be this guy. Okay, actually, it could be this guy, but it could very well be that guy. You have two options to hold hands. Correct? On the left. Do you understand? You have two options for your left hand. Now, that is the basic understanding. It's random. Sometimes I will hold hand with, another version of myself. Sometimes I will hold hand with the other guy. There is no guarantee. Why? Because the reaction is here's the word, the reaction is not specific. The addition polymerization reaction can basically happen between anyone. It is not specific. That's the word. Do you understand the problem first before you use that word specific?
Yeah.
Then this is why they even want you to draw a diagram, isn't it? They want you to draw. Because drawing is just easier. See, the drawing should involve the preparation of the monomer, and then to explain that monomer A, you can call this monomer A, monomer B. Monomer A can bond with A or B. Monomer A can also bond with A or B. Same thing with B, A or B, and therefore you don't necessarily get a regular AB. Do you understand? That's probably what they want you to do for 4 months. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Have I given you enough so that you can present?
Yeah.
Okay. Please consider this a very standard knowledge. You should know how to do this. Therefore, I'm very happy that you asked this question. Now, Eben, since I cannot help you, are you okay with the decimals?
Yeah. I have one question. So
Yes,
for is it parallel to the y-axis? Like, you know how it loops up and then
You mean the asymptote, is it? The fact that is it the asymptote that you're talking about?
s?
So you don't know the word asymptote, isn't it? You don't know what is the word asymptote, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, you share me your screen maybe you share me your screen for decimals is easier.
Oh, it's on my phone. It's
It's
just
on your, okay, just show me. Okay, so show me what you're saying. Show me what you're saying.
like these lines, right? Are they Are they,
Okay,
will they
okay.
ever
So
touch
yeah,
the
okay. Correct. I'll explain that. So that's the meaning of asymptote. The meaning of asymptote is it will never touch that vertical line. So the vertical line is very important because we don't touch it. So you must draw the vertical line and then you must draw the curve such as it will never touch.
okay.
Okay, is that the question?
Mm,
Okay. So
yeah.
for the E graph, the asymptote, the line that you don't touch is horizontal. The line that you don't touch is basically -1. -1.
Yeah.
It shows you that it is -1. It shows you that the points are -1. But technically speaking, it never touched -1. Technically speaking, it never touched -1. See. You move again. Then you make it larger. Just make it larger again. No.
Oh,
Zoom in.
larger.
Zoom in. And then you'll see that it is not -1. Although you cannot see, it is not -1.
Will it,
You
does it
just
touch?
try to shift the point. No. Just touch the point. See, it's never -1. See, it's always -0.99999.
Forever?
It gets forever. It gets closer to -1, but it never
Oh,
touch.
okay.
Same thing with the vertical one. The vertical one is never touch one. Now that is
Yeah.
what they want you to learn. They want you to know the graph is like this one. Why? Because JC1. If you take A math in JC1, they'll focus more on this. That's why.
Okay.
So it looks like you did learn something. Let me confirm that your teacher teach this or mention this, no? The shape of the graph and everything.
He he never mentioned those words just now. Yeah.
Okay, glad that Desmos helps you figure out those features. Yeah. Okay, good to know. Keston, you cannot say condensaron. Oh, wait, what? Oh, you are comparing it with tuaron, isn't it? You are.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, I'm not sure whether your understanding is correct, yeah, Keston. Yeah. Okay, Keston, let me put it this way, okay? Let me put it this way. This can react with this, right? Hmm. Oh, this is very difficult. Okay, never mind. Okay, so I'll explain it using this. So you do notice that this one is carboxylic. So carboxylic can only react with heme, correct? So A, we call this A. A cannot only react with B. A cannot react with another A. This should make sense to you, correct, Preston?
Yeah.
So your explanation for tuaron, let me assume that you need to explain tuaron. How come tuaron can? What you need to say is the monomer A, monomer A, let's call this monomer A. Monomer A has carboxylic acid in both ends. Okay. Monomer B have amine in both ends. Since carboxylic acid only reacts with amine, A cannot react with himself. A must react with B. B can also react with A, but B cannot react with himself. So automatically you have a regular pattern. That will be a formal way. There will be one formal way to answer the question. Okay. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Can you 代表
I will. Now, before I type it out, I'll just say, I will focus on the ends. That's what I will do. I will focus on the end. So I'll type it out in the next part, in the next page. Okay. So mono A, mono B, okay. Okay, I'm saying it a bit short, but this is quite a formal way of answering it. Okay, tell me if you don't understand. This is to explain tuaron. So then I'll explain the butene and the ethene, right? After I explain the butene and ethene, and the method is not very different, right?
For the reacting part, do you say that like A joins together with B, or like how do you say it goes
I would
together?
just say A react with B, correct? A must react with B on the left and on the right. Maybe I don't use the word join too much. I just say react because it is true that it is reacting. By reacting, you're joining. Does that make any sense?
Yeah.
Eben, you apply the law wrongly. Yeah? It should be 50x. Okay, how did you do all that? It's very confusing. Like,
Oh yeah, I
it
didn't
almost
know.
felt that you're applying it wrongly. Like, you almost felt like,
Okay, wait. I just wanted to check. Can I do this?
right. So the base is 5, right? Which is good. But the 8 must go in. Using the power law, the 8 must go in. You did that just now. You push the 8 in. You push the 8 becoming x power 8. Am I making any sense? That's one of the laws.
Push. Like here it was log base 25, so I made it to 5, and I put the 2 here.
Okay. Let me do something. Yeah. Okay, there, Keston, I write down in the shortest way possible. Let me screenshot everything. Okay, there's a bit of an issue. So is it question D? Can I confirm it's a question D, is it?
Yeah, question D.
Okay, good question. Okay. I see what you're doing. Okay, so in question in page 20, yeah. So I agree with your method in general because first thing first, you try to make the base the same. You remember the strategy. Okay. Now, one thing to note, yeah, Evan, even if you do not know what to do, in general, you try to make the base the same first. That is what strategy means. Strategy means it's not that you know what to do, but if you do not know, you try that first. That's an effective strategy because you don't even know why sometimes. So for example, yeah. Yeah. So what you're doing is not uh, 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 yeah, however, the execution a bit wrong. Right? Execution a bit wrong.
Wow. Okay.
So I'll do the base change, right? Base change is one of the laws, correct? So I just do a proper base change to base 5, right? Log x power, I'm sorry. log base 5x, log base 5, 25, correct? That's the base change, correct? And then it's going to be log base 5x over 2, correct? Over 2. Right? So now, what is the problem with your working? The problem is, of course, you have a 4 here. So you have a 4 here. So you have a 4 here. Dot, dot, 2. That's the problem. It's not 8, it's 2.
Okay.
That's the issue. That's the issue.
Wait a second. No.
Would that be okay?
What's that scribble thing?
Which
on
one? I'm
the-
sorry.
The
Use your ink. Use your ink. Use your
this
ink.
one. Hey,
Use your mouse. Use your mouse.
how do I? Oh, this one. Okay. This one.
Is it this one? Is it
Yeah.
this one? X. It's an X. It's an
Oh,
X. It's an
XX.
X. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just doing a base change, yeah?
5x. Yeah. Okay. Oh. Oh. Okay.
Okay. Now I'm using one of the laws to help me achieve what I want. What do I want? I want a base 5, right? That's a strategy, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So so far so good. This one is also great. I like it a lot. And then I will push the 2 in. Now that I have 2, I will basically push the 2 in preparation for, okay, I'll push the 2 in using another law. In preparation of making the logarithm 1 on each side, remember? That's the continuation of the strategy. Okay, now I want just one logarithm on the left and one logarithm on the right. Okay, if you do that, you'll be pleasantly surprised. Keston, can I confirm that my sentencing makes some sense?
Yeah.
Okay, so look at how I see. I just say A reacts with who or C can react with who, something like that should kind of cover the logic. As long as you understand what's going on, the sentence should make sense. Okay. I expect this as part of a standard knowledge. You should master this. This is not a bonus question. Again, Eben, if you find if you just want to solve that problem, you just solve it separately. You can do. You don't have to write down the whole thing. You understand?
Like just one at a time.
Yeah, just that means I usually put this on a side. I just put it like that. I just solve this and then I return back to the original thing. You understand? I basically just write this and focus on it and then return back to the full equation. That saves a lot of time. You don't have to rewrite too many things. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Okay.
Do you understand? Okay, I think that's a better way rather than to rewrite everything. I feel like that. So go ahead and focus on this one first. And then and then finish it. Yeah, you can just write down for. Okay. Teacher rarely do this, but I think this is a much better way of doing things. Okay, and then just continue until you are happy with it.
Okay. Oh.
Okay, now I do an extra work of putting the 2 in. I actually continue further than you. Do you know why I do that?
Reduce everything. Like
in preparation for the third step, right? In preparation for the third step, there cannot be a number in front.
oh.
If there's a number in front, one of the law doesn't work. So one of the law actually demands that there is no number in front. And that's an easy problem to solve because one of the law allows us to put the number in. Do you understand?
Yeah.
That is solved by another law. Now, as long as you know, it's just a law requirement. It's just, I know I'm going to do that later, so I might as well do that now. Okay. Now you return back to the original equation and you can just continue. Go ahead. Okay. This is not a bad question to practice. Wonderful observation, Caston. Wonderful. The sentence, the grammar a bit weird, yeah, Caston, but I guess I can understand.
Like, how do you change the first part?
I'm sorry, you're saying?
How do you change
Sorry, you're
the
saying?
first part?
How do I change the, you mean how to improve your sentence?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's about grammar, I believe. Yeah. It's just a grammar. So, it's not English. It's not English exam. The only reason we fix grammar is to make the examiner happier. The examiner may get, what is this guy talking about, something like that. So that's all we're trying to do here. I guess I can make it, I'll fix yours first.
Can I multiply this?
Yeah, according to the law, you can. You can make it into one logarithm. That's one of the laws. We have been using this law for quite some time already. Okay. Yeah, something like that. Okay. This also happens on the left-hand side, right? And as a result, you will achieve one logarithm on the left and on the right. Okay, I will fix your sentencing that way, Caston. Are you happy with it?
What's the word before water height?
Initial. I think you have to mention the word initial, I think, just to make it clear. Make sense?
Yeah.
And then move up, please. I need to see. Yeah, okay. Now, the moment you achieve one logarithm on the left and one logarithm on the right, they both disappear and you no longer have a logarithm question. That is in general a good thing. Okay, that's in general a good thing. And then it immediately becomes, a sec 2 question. Okay, easy sec 2 question. Okay, press calculator and then check your rejection. Okay, right. So Caston, okay, Caston, this is not a physics question. So my correction is based on physics, not based on chemistry. This is just to help you with physics. Okay. Even though physics never talk about floating object in year 4, right? They will talk about it in year 5. Now, what is correct about floating question is that it displaces a little bit. It's not that it doesn't displace at all. It enters the thing a little bit like a boat. The boat has a little bit of it below the water. It's never fully up. It's never fully above the water. Okay? Do you understand?
Yeah.
The problem with your sentence is physics, which why I think chemistry will ignore it, no problem. But what you should have said based on physics is it will displace some water, but not the full volume of the object, which is very mafan to say in chemistry. Okay, that's all. Okay, you don't need to fix it. I'm just telling you what the physics is. Okay, because you're a physics student. You don't have to fix this one, though. I don't think so.
Wait, can you say again?
Okay, one more time. A floating object displaces some water. Compare that with a non-floating object. A sunken ship displaces the full volume. Am I making any sense, right? Am I making
Yeah,
any
yeah.
sense?
Okay,
Okay,
okay.
okay. So a floating subject only displaces some, but not all, and therefore cannot be used to measure the full volume. That's the logic part, eh? Because you only display somewhat, something like that. A sunken object displaces the full volume. Then you can use it to measure. Something like that. I hope that makes sense. By the way, you can still make it work by pushing the ping pong ball in. It's just a bit troublesome, by the way. But that's for your information only. Eben, which one is rejected? Have you checked?
The negative one, right? The negative
Because clearly this one is the problem, right? Clearly this one cannot fit negatively, right?
Yeah.
Then you must say reject because x smaller than 0. You must say
Oh,
reject
yeah.
x smaller than 0. Reject comma x smaller than 0. That's how you present it. Why x? Because the x here, okay, you're really focusing on the question itself.
Okay.
There.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Good, Eben. Now time is up. I
Yeah.
hope I help you a little bit on the AMAT exam. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you.
We can improve later afterwards, right?
Yeah.
Take care, Eben. I'll see you
Okay.
next week.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Heston, just waiting for your... Oh, I accidentally answered the part 2, isn't it?
Yeah.
I am
Can
so
you
sorry. I spoiled the question
okay.
for you. Okay. I'll tell you the easier one first. Instead of pushing it down, which is a bit more mafan, you should tie the ping pong ball with something very heavy. So you should combine it with something very heavy. So they will both sink, right? And then you minus it from the volume of the heavy object itself. That one, probably easier to describe. Make sense? Okay. So as long as both of them sink, okay, as long as both of them sink, it's going to be fine. Okay. Now for the pushing method, the pushing method is very tough, right? You have to. No, never mind. The pushing method has a lot of problem, has a lot of accuracy problems. So maybe we there is a good one. No. You know what? Never mind. I'll just stick to this method of tying with something heavy. Never mind. I think that's just easier. Too many practical problems. Too many practical problems. You want to push the ping pong.
Okay.
Okay, Keston, I'm happy with the final few questions. Tell me, what's gonna happen? Is prelim coming?
Starting like next week, I think.
Okay. How do you feel?
Hold on.
Tell me more. Don't say you don't know.
Normal.
Normal good or normal not so good?
Okay.
You know what, Keston? If for you, if you think it's okay, that means it's good. That's my impression. That's how I feel when you say it's okay. This is good. Now, if there is something which is not good, please tell me. Okay. Now, when the prelim exam comes and you want to adjust your tuition timing, just tell. Usually, it makes sense to adjust somewhat depending on the schedule. Okay. All right. With that in mind, have a good rest today, and I'll see you next week. Bye.